A video capturing the moment of an Iranian ballistic missile strike in Saudi Arabia's capital Riyadh has been shared in social media. The airstrike was launched while the crowd was watching another explosion, likely also from a missile. The attack was followed by powerful explosion. Earlier today, Saudi air defenses intercepted 4 ballistic missiles aimed at Riyadh, triggering citywide alerts and loud explosions. No casualties were reported but debris scattered across neighborhoods. Scattered debris fell across various areas of the capital, with initial assessments indicating no casualties or damage, the ministry said. State TV reported that Saudi air defenses intercepted a ballistic threat over Riyadh on Wednesday. The incident occurred just hours before Saudi Arabia was scheduled to host a meeting of foreign ministers from several Arab and Islamic countries to discuss ways to bolster regional security and stability amid the ongoing war with Iran.
Oh shit! Oh my god! अब यार भाग क्यों रहे हो? Oh shit! अब यार किधर गिरा?
अरे वहाँ गिरा
सामने तो गिरा और एक किधर गिरा?
इधर गिरा।
अरे शाला! अब यार पीछे से मार रहा है, हाँ? उधर से आ रहा है। Oh shit!
The aftermath of a strike on a checkpoint in Iran's capital Tehran was captured on video Tuesday as Israel and the United States continued their attacks in Iran. The video shows large-scale fires and thick plumes of fire emerging from the site of the attack in Tehran. The Israeli military early Tuesday said it had launched new attacks across the Iranian capital. More than 1,300 people have been killed in Iran, according to the Iranian Red Crescent. Israel has carried out some 7,600 strikes on Iran, knocking out 85% of its air defenses and 70% of Iran's missile launchers, Israeli military spokesman Lieutenant Colonel Nadav Shoshani said. In Israel, 14 people have been killed by Iranian missile fire. At least 13 U.S. military members have been killed. The United States and Israel began joint air strikes against Iran on February 28. Iran retaliated by launching airstrikes on Israel and U.S. military bases and other strategic and energy facilities in the Middle East.
پشتم داد
Iran and Russia both allege a projectile struck the grounds of the Bushehr nuclear power plant in the Islamic Republic, raising the specter of a radiological incident as Tehran's war with Israel and the United States rages. According to Associated Press, neither Iran nor Russia say there was any release of nuclear material in the incident on Tuesday, but it again underlines a long-time worry of Iran's neighbors, that the power plant on the shores of the Persian Gulf could be stricken by either an attack or an earthquake. Here's what to know about the incident: the plant itself and Iran's wider nuclear program, which remains a reason U.S. President Donald Trump points to for starting the war alongside Israel against Iran on February 28. Russia's state-run TASS news agency quoted Rosatom CEO Alexei Likachev late Tuesday as claiming, a strike hit the area adjacent to the metrology service building located at the Bushehr nuclear power plant site, in close proximity to the operating power unit. Russian technicians from Rosatom operate the plant, using Russian-made, low-enriched uranium. The Atomic Energy Organization of Iran later issued a statement saying no financial, technical, or human damage occurred and no part of the plant was harmed. The International Atomic Energy Agency, which has had its inspections of Iran restricted over years of tensions over Tehran's program after Trump unilaterally withdrew America from the 2015 nuclear deal with world powers, issued a carefully worded statement early Wednesday. The IAEA has been informed by Iran that a projectile hit the premises of the Bushehr NPP on Tuesday evening, the United Nations agency said. No damage to the plant or injuries to staff reported. No other independent expert has seen the damage. Neither Iran nor Russia published images of the damage. Moscow has made claims about nuclear sites during its war on Ukraine that turned out not to be true, while Iran has been trying to use both force and coercive diplomacy to pressure its neighbors to in turn push the US to halt the war. It remains unclear what the projectile that hit the complex was. The U.S. Military Central Command, which is in charge of forces launching airstrikes across southern Iran, did not immediately respond to a request for comment. Shrapnel from missile interceptions and other air defense fire also have caused damage in the region since the war started. Bushehr, some 750 kilometers south of Iran's capital, Tehran, is home to an Iranian Navy base and a dual-use, civilian military airport with air defense systems protecting the area. Iran's Shah Mohammad Reza Pahlavi announced plans in the 1970s to build 23 nuclear reactors while also having full control of the nuclear fuel cycle, opening the door to being able to build atomic weapons. That rattled U.S. officials, who imposed limits on American companies from selling to Iran. German firm Kraftwerk Union began construction of the Bushehr plant in 1975 as part of $4.8 billion deal for 4 reactors.